In the vast, hidden corners of our world, there are creatures so strange, so perfectly adapted to their secret lives, that they seem to belong more to mythology than to biology. They are the Earth's whispers, the living enigmas that remind us how much we have yet to discover. Today, we pull back the veil of sand and soil to reveal one of nature's most delicate and perplexing creations. Prepare to meet a real-life fairy tale, an animal known as the Pink Fairy Armadillo. Its scientific name, Chlamyphorus truncatus, sounds formal, almost clinical. But in person, this creature is anything but. It is the smallest armadillo species on the entire planet, a miniature marvel of evolution. Imagine an animal so tiny it could comfortably rest in the palm of your hand, measuring a mere 3.5 to 4.5 inches from nose to rump. Weighing less than 1/4 of a pound, its entire body is shorter than a credit card. This is not an animal of imposing stature, but its uniqueness is immeasurable. What first captures the eye, and indeed the imagination, is its most defining feature, a dorsal shell of the most astonishing ethereal pink. It's a color you might expect to find on a flower petal or a sunset, not on the armor of a mammal. This shell, or carapace, is not the rigid, bony fortress of its larger cousins. Instead, it is surprisingly flexible, connected to the body by a thin membrane running down the spine. This unique structure is a clue, a hint at the extraordinary life this creature leads. Beneath this rose-colored shield, its body is cloaked in fine, silky white fur, creating a stunning contrast that makes it look like a plush toy designed by nature itself. Its eyes are tiny black beads, almost lost in the fur, hinting at a world not perceived through sight. And at the front, 2 sets of powerful, oversized claws, shaped like miniature shovels, stand ready. They are not weapons, but tools for a master craftsman of the earth. This fantastical creature is no globetrotter. Its entire world is confined to the dry grasslands and sandy plains of central Argentina. This is a land of harsh sun and shifting earth, and the Pink Fairy Armadillo has mastered it not by conquering the surface, but by vanishing from it. It is a true subterranean specialist, a phantom of the pampas. Nearly its entire life unfolds beneath the ground, in a realm of darkness and silence. It surfaces only rarely, typically under the cover of night, to forage for its next meal. This profoundly reclusive lifestyle, combined with its diminutive size, makes it one of the most rarely seen mammals in the world. For the local people of Argentina, it has long been a creature of folklore. Its Spanish name, Pichiciego, translating loosely to little blind one. Sightings are so infrequent that for many it remains a legend, a whisper of a lucky charm that lives just beneath their feet. To truly understand this animal, we must journey with it down into the sandy soil it calls home. The Pink Fairy Armadillo is not just a digger, it is a sand swimmer. Its streamlined, torpedo-shaped body and formidable front claws work in perfect concert, allowing it to move through loose sand with the same grace an otter moves through water. It doesn't just excavate tunnels, it flows through the earth itself. In a matter of seconds, a threatened Pink Fairy Armadillo can vanish completely, leaving behind no trace but a faint disturbance in the sand. This is its ultimate defense, a disappearing act honed over millennia. Life underground has shaped every aspect of its being. Its tiny eyes are a perfect example of evolutionary efficiency. In a world of total darkness, sight is a costly, unnecessary luxury. Instead, it navigates its world through touch, and likely by sensing the subtle vibrations of its prey, ants, larvae, worms, and other invertebrates, moving through the soil. Let's delve deeper into the 5 key characteristics that make this creature a masterpiece of adaptation. First, and most famously, is that pink shell. Its color is not a pigment, but a marvel of physiology. A rich network of blood vessels flows just beneath the translucent surface of the carapace. This intricate system acts as a personal radiator. In the heat of the Argentinian day, even while underground, the armadillo can pump blood closer to the shell's surface to dissipate excess body heat into the surrounding cooler sand. When temperatures drop, it can restrict that blood flow, conserving precious warmth. It is a living, breathing, thermal-regulating armor plate, a feature as functional as it is beautiful. The second marvel is its digging apparatus. Those disproportionately large front claws are its engine, its key to survival. They are not just for movement, but for hunting. As it swims through the sand, it listens and feels for the slightest hint of food, and its claws allow it to instantly excavate and consume its prey. This fossorial lifestyle, a term for animals adapted to digging, is so extreme in the pink fairy armadillo that it cannot survive for long on the surface. Its body is simply not designed for it. Third is its bizarre and highly specialized rear end. The back of its shell is not rounded, but forms a blunt, flattened plate. Its tail, unlike the long, armored tails of other armadillos, is short, diamond-shaped, and spatula-like. It dangles down behind it, but it's no mere ornament. While digging, the armadillo uses its hindplate and its strange tail to pack the sand behind it, shoring up its tunnel as it moves. This prevents its burrow from collapsing and seals its path from any predator that might try to follow. It's an act of engineering performed instinctively, a perfect blend of tool and technique. Fourth, we must consider its unique sensory world. Deprived of sight, it has compensated with other heightened senses. Its large, rabbit-like ears, though mostly hidden by fur, can likely detect low-frequency sounds and vibrations traveling through the ground. Its snout is sensitive, constantly probing the earth for the scent of a meal. It experiences a reality we can barely imagine, a three-dimensional world of textures, temperatures, and tremors, all navigated in perpetual darkness. Finally, there is the sheer fragility that accompanies its specialization. This brings us to the paradox of the pink fairy armadillo. Every trait that makes it a perfect sand swimmer also makes it incredibly vulnerable outside of its specific habitat. Its low metabolic rate, ideal for the stable temperatures underground, leaves it susceptible to cold stress if exposed for too long. Its specialized diet is difficult to replicate. This is why, tragically, these animals do not survive in captivity. Every attempt to house them, even with the best intentions, has failed. They are inextricably bound to the sandy Argentinian soil, a living testament to the idea that perfect adaptation for one world can mean complete helplessness in another. This extreme specialization and elusiveness makes the pink fairy armadillo a ghost to scientists. It is a living enigma. How do you study an animal you can almost never find? How do you count a population that spends 99% of its life hidden from view? Consequently, its conservation status is shrouded in uncertainty. The International Union for Conservation of Nature lists it as data deficient, which is not a statement of safety, but an admission of ignorance. We simply do not know how many are left. What we do know is that their world is shrinking. The dry scrublands they call home are increasingly being converted for agriculture and cattle ranching. The very soil they swim through is being compacted by machinery and plowed under, destroying their habitat and them along with it. Domestic dogs and cats, introduced predators, also pose a significant threat during the armadillo's rare nighttime excursions to the surface. Its greatest defense, its ability to disappear, also makes it one of the most challenging creatures to protect. It is fading into the earth, and we risk losing this magical creature before we have even begun to understand its secrets. The Pink Fairy Armadillo is more than just a biological curiosity. It is a profound reminder that the most wondrous stories on our planet are often the quietest ones. It is a creature of delicate contrasts, the soft fur and the protective shell, the powerful claws and the fragile constitution, the mythical appearance and the very real threats it faces. It embodies the incredible, hyper-specific paths that evolution can take, creating an animal so perfectly suited to its niche that it can exist nowhere else. It is a symbol of the vast, hidden biodiversity that silently slips away when we alter the landscape without considering the secret lives unfolding just beneath our feet. Now, we turn the story over to you. We have journeyed into the hidden world of this subterranean marvel, uncovering the secrets behind its fantastical appearance and its elusive life. We've explored its shell that acts as a radiator, its claws that power it through the sand, and its tail that engineers its escape routes. Out of all these incredible adaptations and fascinating facts, what single detail surprised or captivated you the most? Was it the revelation that its pink color comes from a network of blood vessels used for temperature control? Or perhaps it was the image of this tiny creature swimming through the earth, a concept that seems to defy the laws of physics. Take a moment to think about what resonated with you. Head down to the comments section and share that one characteristic or fact about the Pink Fairy Armadillo that you found most remarkable. Tell us why it captured your imagination.
Your curiosity and your perspective are what bring these stories to life, sparking conversations that help us all appreciate the strange and beautiful wonders of the natural world. We look forward to reading your thoughts and discovering what aspect of this living fairy tale stood out to you.